Good morning. Today 19 of Gabe hikes the hexatrek. Today is a resupply day. Just about ran out of food, which is great because I'm about 5 kilometers away from a town where I'll grab some shawarmas, some pizza, maybe some ice cream, and restock on food for the next few days. Last night was a disturbed one. I don't recommend sleeping next to a cell tower. Either one, the 5G was messing with my brain and making me hallucinate. There was 2 Russian men up in the cell tower, banging about with lights and yelling for about 3 hours, or there was 2 Russian men banging about, yelling and flashing lights. Who knows? But anyway, looking forward to the day ahead. Not gonna lie, I was pretty destroyed. I didn't really take any videos heading down, but I made it to the supermarket where I was able to pick up my favorite chips, the Jura and the pesto mozzarella breads. If you're ever in France, you have to get them. Then I found a pizzeria where I got a big old cheese pizza, gotta recommend it, and then to a kebab spot where I got kebab and free drink, which was nice. And then I had a few chocolate eclairs as my last meal before heading out of town and back up into the hills. I was waddling at this point, to be honest. I had just eaten so much, but I was still a little hungry, so I made it to a little cabin where I had my final kebab and a drink before making my way on for the rest of the day. I saw this big pillar sticking out of the trees, which I was really confused about. But by the time I got there, I realized it was the only concentration camp on French territory. This concentration camp is called Natzweiler-Struthof. You could feel the heaviness in the air. Seeing the smokestacks and the layers of barbed wire fence really put into perspective the atrocities that occurred. You hear about these things and you can kind of understand it, but when you see one, it just seems so unhumane and so unreal. The afternoon was pretty somber, thinking about the concentration camp and everything that must have happened in this region and in these forests. I ended up making it to a little campsite, which had a cabin, which I had all to myself for tonight to get out of the rain. The other campers wanted to stay outside and tough it out. I may not be as tough as them, but I had a great stretch before getting ready for bed and tucking in before the rain.